y'all, BBQ Dropout here yet again. So if you guys are wondering like the average cook time for any particular brisket you may have, or in terms of like the smoking time, for example, there's really two main things I wanted to sort of bring to light. Number one, low and slow cooks. So anything at around 225 degrees Fahrenheit to 250 degrees Fahrenheit, you can more than likely consider that a 1 pound per hour cook time. And that's really the average cook time, I would say, for a lot of pitmasters out there to sort of suggest and say, oh yeah, I've smoked plenty of briskets at low and slow, 225 degrees Fahrenheit. If you're smoking really at that low of a temperature, which I personally don't recommend, then you probably want to budget around a 1 pound per hour cook time. Give or take another hour or two to actually season the meat and then prep the smoker, you know, all that sort of stuff. But as far as the second thing I wanted to cover in terms of smoking hot and fast. So if you happen to smoke anything above, I would say 275 degrees Fahrenheit to maybe like 325 degrees Fahrenheit. That's really like the kind of the range that I personally would recommend for a hot and fast cook. I would sort of budget and plan ahead for about a 2 pound per hour cook time, or cook through rate. So if you have like a 10 pound brisket, for example, and are smoking it at about 275 degrees Fahrenheit or maybe even 300 degrees Fahrenheit, then you could probably expect that 10 pound brisket to be done at around the 5 to 7 hour mark, depending on how consistent your ambient temperatures are, and also whether or not you actually are like lifting the grates to check on the smoker or not. So anyways, those are just some quick tips in terms of the average cook time for a brisket. See you on the next one.